Hi, I hope you're doing well. In this video, we are going to address some common questions that I get on counseling, which are: do we need counseling? When does a person need counseling? Let me explain with an example. For instance, if I get a minor injury, say a scratch, what would you recommend? You just recommend me a home remedy or ask me to apply some antiseptic because the wound will heal on its own. Similarly, when the problem is quite small, when the problem relation to mind, it refers to stress. When the stress is manageable, the stress could be because of some situational factors such as some family or health or a financial crisis, or even something even like exams for students or appraisal for adults, or any problem or crisis at home that is little bit on the stressful side. This is what we are facing on a day to day basis, isn't it? So, this is manageable. Now, coming to the next scenario, what if my injury is a little bit bigger and I may need some stitches and treatment? What would you do? Immediately, you would recommend me to go to a local doctor so that I get this treated. Why? Because if I get an infection because of this, then the treatment time will take more and the recovery would be delayed. So that is the reason we immediately address it. If it becomes worse, then hospitalization also could be required. Same is applicable for mind as well. If the problem with relation to mind, especially because of stress, is going way beyond normal, where it is affecting our day to day life activities, then it is recommended the person get immediate help from an expert, a qualified professional. You can find many. You can check their authenticity, their genuineness, their expertise, and please recommend the person or just decide to go and get help immediately, because when the problem is addressed at the earlier we can bounce back to our normal self. Generally, when the problem is relation to body, we can see that, so that we recommend our friends or family to go to a doctor. But when it comes to mind, as we cannot see it, most likely we tend to ignore it, or either we give some advice or suggestions which may cause even negative consequences. The problem is, if this goes on, the situation may become worse, where the person may need therapy, which is a long term process. Even worse scenario, some medical intervention where only a psychiatrist can help the person. So, in the beginning, as we deal with the problem, easier to recover both in body as well as mind. This entire May month is being considered as a mental health awareness month in US. That much of importance is being given. Even World Health Organization, they also say, dedicate an entire month of October for mental health. So this mental health is very much important, and it has to be, and the awareness towards this is even more important. At this time, I'm glad to say that I do observe many have this kind of awareness, and they start treating their problems and stress then and there, so that they can save their time. They don't have to suffer through it, and they can focus on things which are more useful for them, such as personal growth or achieving their goals. So, I would like to say one more thing, that is, it is okay to get help. We as humans have evolved so far and survived so far because by being together and helping one another. So, always asking for help is never a sign of weakness. Finally, I would like to conclude by saying prevention is always better than cure, both in body as well as mind. Thank you all for watching this video. This is Nisha Arvind, counseling psychologist, founder of Joe's Hope Center, hoping that we all spread this awareness and rise to greater heights and inspire hope. Thank you.